So, let's go.
It may seem as though last week's custodians are this week's heads of house. Kindly name your guests.
Oh, double K.
I put in my best, and it's not like I went to go and play. Next thing you're telling me, how did I make them win me? What's the meaning of that?
He's just saying it now. Just like
Imagine you finish a game. Let's be sincere. Let's say you finish a game now, and you carry an inflation and say, how come your those boys win you? So I don't know. He was from another person says, you go so you better. Me and you say we know this kind of struggle. Let her come here, come and be doing myself. You're not going to be telling me that kind of word.
Mbadiwe twins.
Nice.
It's Monday Madness, guys, and we already have our head of house for this week from the just concluded head of house balloting. The Ndi Nne pair emerged as the winners, and they had gone ahead to pick the double K pair as their guests. Following this is the Custodian locked in and the immunity challenge, in which the Mbadiwe twins emerged as the winners. We all know for the nomination process is same as that of last week's one. So before we go into the details of this, hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Peace Samuel, and this is Bible PEACEY. You all are especially welcome to my channel. For new subscribers, special hugs for you all. For returning subscribers, you all are the real MVPs. I love you all. Mwah. All my love, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. It's totally free. Yeah, it costs nothing at all. Also, like my videos. Comment your thoughts down below. Share my videos to family and friends. So let's dive into our business of today. So quickly, after the Custodian challenge of last night, Ben had a falling out with TJ. So apparently, Ben was the first to start assembling nuts and screws during the Custodian challenge, but it was kind of slow to couple the screws and nuts. And Mayor had met him there and had even finished before Ben. And that has triggered TJ. And he had made an insensitive statement to Ben saying, why you go allow those guys beat you, like more or less like in English, why did you let those guys beat you during the game? And that has pissed Ben off. He was quite upset because they are actually a pair, and whatever affects Ben also affects TJ. So why will TJ make that kind of insensitive statement to him? Of course, he was already feeling bad for not winning the Custodian challenge. He didn't need somebody, he didn't need his partner for that matter to rub it in his face. Ben was really pissed, guys, because the manner in which TJ had said this was as though Ben actually intentionally wanted them to fail, which wasn't the case. So he had really gotten upset and had gone upstairs to have some alone time for himself. He needed space and all of that. And Onyeka had gone to him and had tried to calm him down, talk to him, and whatnot. We also saw Chizoba on the other end. She went to TJ and was talking to TJ, trying to, try to talk to him so he would talk to Ben and they'll make up and, Anyways, they later squashed their beef and settled their issues. And that's it. We all remember from my previous video, I had made mention that Mayor, the Streeze pair, they emerged as the custodians for this week. And then we could see Ruthie. Ruthie made a U-turn from her saying Mayor should stay away from her, that the fact that he's trying to use her as a substitute for Nelly, she doesn't like that and all of that. She was just blabbing and saying all whatnot during the Saturday night, after the Saturday night party, and that she had stormed out of the room. She has walked away from Mayor. Then we could see immediately after he became a custodian, with his partner, of course, the Streeze pair, Ruthie has made a U-turn and she has been trying to warm up to him, cozy up with him, talk with him, laugh at the slightest jokes, and build more connection with him. Mind you, it wasn't just her, guys. Other housemates as well. They've been all friendly and all whatnot. We could see the likes of TJ. Everyone was just being all friendly with the Streeze pair because the fear of eviction is the beginning of wisdom. Every housemate have been trying to build connections around the house. They've been going all around. The ones that haven't been talking before and haven't spoken to people in the house, some persons in the house, they started speaking to those particular persons. Everyone is trying to build an alliance and all of that, build friendship and all whatnot. So moving on to today's head of house balloting, the voting went as follows. The Zinwe pair voted for the Flourish pair. ACs voted for Shatoria. Flourish voted Zinwe. Radicals voted Ndi Nne. Thereby, they were reciprocating the favor. As we all know, for the live eviction, the Radicals had fallen under the bottom four. Thereby, they were at the risk of getting evicted. So the Ndi Nne pair, they had the power to save only from that their custodian box scroll, and they had saved the Radicals. So it is only right that the Radicals reciprocate the favor by voting for Ndi Nne pair as head of house. Moving on, Wani X and the pair voted Zinwe. Ndi Nne voted Double K. Streeze voted Radicals. Nelita voted Aces. Beta voted Nelita. Checkers voted Wani X and D. Although Chizoba wanted them to vote for Wani X and D, Onyeka didn't think so. Onyeka wanted them to vote for the Zinwe pair. At the end of the day, they ended up voting for Wani X and D. Double K voted Ndi Nne. Shatoria voted Nelita. Mbadiwe voted Ndi Nne to reciprocate the favor. At this point, all I can say is that the Mbadiwe twins, they've paid their dues to the Ndi Nne pair. Because after the Ndi Nne pair had nominated them as head of house, because there was a tie between them and the Radicals. So the Ndi Nne pair as the custodians were meant to break the tie, and they had chosen the Mbadiwe twins as head of house. After the Ndi Nne pair had chosen the Mbadiwe twins as the head of house, the head of house has reciprocated that by picking the Ndi Nne pair as their guests. They also reciprocated that again today by picking the Ndi Nne pair as their choice of head of house. So at the end of the voting process, the Streeze pair, they didn't get any vote because, of course, they already had immunity. They won the custodians for the week. The Beta pair, they got 0 votes, as well as the Checkers pair, and nobody had issues with that. This particular pairs, they had 0 issues whatsoever, unlike the Ndi Nne pair, when they had 0 votes, and the Chinne of the Ndi Nne pair kept sulking and talking about it, and she was all about it for almost 24 hours till the head of house challenge, and then the Mbadiwe twins had picked her, and they had spoken about it and all of that. So aside from the pair that had 0 votes, the Nelita pair gathered 2 votes, Zinwe pair gathered 2 votes, and the Ndi Nne pair gathered the most votes, amounting to 3 votes. So automatically they emerged as the head of house for the week, and they went further to pick the Double K pair after deliberating for a while, even asking Big Brother to give them extra time, but Big Brother had refused. So they ended up picking the Double K pair as their guest. And we could see Cassia was so excited that she even stood up to go hug the Ndi Nne pair. So after the head of house balloting, Chinwe was upset because they didn't win. This girl was acting like a spoiled little brat that her parents have refused to give candy. She kept talking and talking, and she was so on and about the fact that she had spoken to some housemates that her and her partner, they wanted some alone time in the head of house. Like, they want to taste it, to feel it, to see how it is. Like, I don't understand. Is the head of house come to your father's house? You are not entitled to anybody's vote. Whoever you build alliance with and partnership or whatever connection, they voted. Some of them voted for you. The other ones that felt like they needed to vote somebody else that they had another alliance with, they voted for whoever they wanted to vote for. So what's the big deal? What's the issue? She has been like that since morning, and she's still that way. Even her partner tried to talk her out of it, like, no one owes you anything, Chinwe. No one owes you anything. Plus, this is a game. You need to start playing the game and stop feeling like one entitled little brat. Massive congratulations to the Mbadiwe twins for winning the immunity challenge. It was quite competitive and quite taxing. You could see all the housemates, they were all on their toes. Like everyone wanted to win this immunity challenge by all means, because you never know what will happen next in Big Brother's house. The plots and twists are getting real. The pressure is getting worse. But then there can only be one winner. By one winner, I mean as a pair, because in Biggie's house, they are all playing this game as a pair. So the Mbadiwe twin emerged as the winners of this particular task. So automatically, yeah, the Mbadiwe pair as well as the Streeze pair, they are free from possible eviction this week. Yeah, they are safe for the week. So every other housemate, they are up for possible eviction. It's the same nominations process, the same as last week's one. So there was no, Ebuka just came up on stage and just announced that it is the same as the one for last week, meaning the nominations is in the hands of viewers. So it's viewers' choice. So every viewer of this show is to vote for his or her favorite, and the bottom four will be up for possible eviction. Then the housemates, as usual, will then mention who they want to kick out of the house, and the person will be automatically evicted. So for the custodian lock-in, Biggie just called instead of the normal way that the Ndi Nne pair did theirs, Biggie just called the Streeze pair into the diary room and told them the same instructions, the same terms and conditions that he read to the Ndi Nne pair, thereby telling them that they have a choice to make if they want to carry on as custodians, if they choose to play, or if they want to forfeit the position and then nominate another housemate, another pair as the custodians, of which nobody will want to do, because right now they are the ones with the immunity and they also have ultimate veto power to save and replace or nominate or remove, or they have the ultimate power, guys. They even have more power than the head of house currently. So they are chosen to play, and Biggie had given them the key to open the custodian box and pick one out of the mini boxes. Of course, we know last week we had 3 boxes, and the Ndi Nne pair had picked one from the boxes, which was the yellow box, and now the Streeze pair had chosen the blue box. So it's remaining just one mini box left in the big box. So lastly, housemates have been making more connections and building more alliances in the house. We could see the likes of Victoria trying to warm up and talk to Onyeka. Also, we later saw her talking to Anita. She's trying to, like, build connections, alliances. While she was talking to Onyeka, we got to realize that Onyeka was confiding in her and telling her that she doesn't know what's up with a certain pair in the house, or pairs. I don't know who exactly she was talking about, because she didn't mention the person or the pair she was talking about. But she said she overheard them gossiping about her and saying that they don't like her, and they wanted her to leave the house and all of that. And she doesn't know what she actually did to this particular pair or particular group of persons. And she hasn't stepped on anyone's toe, she hasn't pissed anybody off, and she doesn't know why the person feels that way about her. And then moving on, she's going to try to play the game safe, because in as much as she has been trying to be nice to everybody, try to be friendly with everybody, it seems as though it's not working in her favor, because with the viewer's choice, she just realized that for dropping to the bottom 4, it simply means that she's not playing the game right. The viewers outside, they do not really like her. That's the reason why they did not really vote for her, and she had fallen to the bottom 4. So moving on, she's going to tone it down a bit, and we don't know if that is actually a smart decision. We know Onyeka as the Al Jazeera of the house. She's the one that is giving us Radio Lagos. She's the one giving us all the infos, all the the teas. So, but then I think it's this snail. I'm a snail. I have snail. Are referring to Akuchi as a snail. I think that is the part that turns a lot of housemates off, because I think I got to hear that conversation in a particular pair or a particular housemate. I think it was the Zinwe pair. Yeah, the Zinwe pair, they were talking about it and they were like, you keep referring to your coochie as a snail, as this, as that, so you're slimy and it's irritating. You said it once, it might come across as funny for the first time, but continuously saying it, it's kind of disgusting to some people. So maybe that's the reason why. I think so. I'm not sure yet. I don't know the exact reason why, but then that's it. And then Victoria got talking to Anita while they were building connections and having a conversation. They started talking about their life experiences and what they've been through so far, so good, and how far they've come. And to them, even getting this huge platform, the Big Brother platform, and getting into the house, it's still a shocker to the likes of Victoria and Anita, and they are quite thankful. And then that's the reason why they've actually been kind of still in their shell, and with time they're still observing, and with time they will come out of their shell and start talking to people. And I just hope it's not too late for them by then. So this is where I owe this for tonight. Thank you for watching my videos. If you haven't thumbs my video up, kindly do so to allow YouTube recommend my videos to more viewers of like minds. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's free, it costs nothing at all. And comment your thoughts down below. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Let's bounce a bit. No, I don't mean that, guys. Let's not bounce. Let's just have a civilized conversation. No insults, no throwing words at each other. But then that is where I hold it for tonight. See you all my love, guys. Mwah. Peace and love. Adios. Deuces. Bye, guys.